Hey everybody, this is Andrew the Moo, and here we are with Trash Chute. Get prepared, we've got a long cutscene coming up in just a moment as Eve and Wally are hiding behind some towels. Still not quite fully over everything, but I'm feeling so much better. Eva realizes what she needs to do. She needs to confront everything. And she has to do it by herself, but Wally wants to help. And oh, they share a little kiss, and Wally's heart melts. Look at, for the most part, they gathered Wally's nuances in this game and made it work. But we're gonna have some talking up ahead, so I'm gonna shut my mouth now.
Prepare for landing. We're home! Yay! Yay! Wow! It's so beautiful! Who could believe it? Wow! No, it's nothing. I was pleased to do it. What is this? The plant? How'd you find it? We could go back home. Can it really be true? Otto, look! We're going home!
Negative, Captain.
But it found the plant! All we need to do now is get the plant to the hollow detector.
Sir, I insist you give me the plant.
Gopher! Hey! That's my plant! Where are you going? Come back here! Ah, this is mutiny! Probe! Arrest Otto!
You are confined to quarters, Captain.
No! Mutiny! Mutiny!
So yeah, this pretty much tells us everything that we need to know. They have dumped Eva in the trash bin. She is sliding down, and we're being followed by Bernie at the moment, who's like, all this dirt, all this dirt, all this dirt. So we are in another speedway section. We have a minute to get to where we need to go, and yeah. So this is like what we've been doing, you know, as it is already. You know, just simply shoot everything. Jump, you know, we ow. Okay, well, we missed that one. Okay, I was like, wait, am I about to, am I going to die here? Is that what's about to go on? Apparently not. We actually survived. Whoa. And whoa. Alright, so not too difficult. Stuff that we've already done so far. You got the steam. If you remember, just go into box formation and... Alright, thanks game for completely and utterly making Wally almost dead at this point. Alright, he's gotten some of his energy back at the least, but it had me stuck and I couldn't do anything. Like, literally could not do anything. And so that kind of irksome there, game. Kind of irksome. I forgive you, but, you know... Oh, crud. I thought I pressed the jump button and didn't. So we'd fall down. We just felt like... It was just one thing after another there. Can we go forward? Alright. So... And then we... No! Not twice, not twice. I'm not doing this twice. Alright. That's so much better. So much better. I don't know what happened just then. So we're like 38 seconds. We're about halfway through this. So I don't know if we're actually going to make this. Ooh. I can go this way and not have to deal with some of these jumps. I like that so much better. So yeah, I mean, we've been doing this all the way over. 37. Hit the jump there. Hit the jump there. Box form. Alright, we're at 42. We might actually make this with just literally a few seconds to spare. And I do mean a few seconds. As Wally somehow, I think he just like suddenly just jumped over. So I don't know what really happened just then as far as that one area. It seems like Wally hit something invisible And whatever happened, happened. So we're done with that level, and we're starting on a new one. We're going to be fixing Eve. And so we've got 2 artifacts in this level. I don't know how to get through the level. All I've done is looked up the artifacts. And I really haven't played through this portion of the game. So what we're going to have to do, though, from what I understand, is... there's a number of things that we've got to do in order to go through here. Wally is freaked out because he sees Eva trapped in a giant block. And first thing we do is we get the plant because that's one of the important things for us to do. In case we're not able to save Eva, we have to hurry up, use your laser to free Eve from the junk block before it's ejected into outer space, just in case we're not able to... oops. And we got 20 seconds to do so, so awesome. But you see how easily I was able to do that. But it's good to grab the plant first because in case we're not able to save her, well, guess what? Oh, and they saved this scene where Bernie saved us. And, it's, you know, Wally's like, oh, thank you. Mo! His name is Mo. Why was I calling him Bernie? I've been calling him Bernie all this time. He's Mo. I was wrong. 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 And it's the giant Wallies. Is that Bernie? Are those the Bernies? Am I wrong on that? I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, I just... We somehow made it. That's all I know. Oh. Mo, careful what you're doing. Careful what you're going to do. So, there are certain things that are missing from Eva at the moment, and we're going to have to rescue them. In fact, there's one of them right there. And Mo is like, hey, stupid! Alright. So I want to look around real quick. Have to fix her, explore the surrounding trash. And that is the reason why I wanted to look around, is just in case there's one of these guys. I'm going ahead and trashing him and calling that a day. Because I don't have to deal with that type of stuff. Now, the next thing I want to do is I kind of want to look around. Aha! That's what I want to do. I want to look around real quick just in case. So we find a trash pile here. And what is it that we have found inside of it? It's a paddle ball. I never liked these as a... Alright, that works. So... That absolutely works. So we come over here. If you need energy, there's the sunbeam. So we're going to start by gathering the first part right over here. And we're going to head off in this direction. And never be afraid to look around to see if you've got all the parts. Because if you don't, you know, you don't want to, you know, not have, you know, you don't want to miss any of the artifacts. That is, if that's the sort of thing you're looking for. Then again, if I'm playing, you know, this game, you probably have no interest in it. I kind of joke that I play all the games that no one's really interested in. But I don't know what it is, but you know, when you've got a YouTube channel, you want to try to. You've got to be kidding me. How do I get out of this room then? I'll get to that thought in just a moment. When you've got a YouTube channel, you want to try to separate it and make it different from all the others. Oh, do I need to, as I'm going through, do I need to... No, okay, I need to get a better angle than what I had just then. So I'll go over here, and that's it. That's what I messed up. So as I was saying, like, when you've got a YouTube channel, you're trying your best to find a way to make yourself stand out from all the others. Because let's face it, I mean, I understand that there is a huge amount of YouTube channels that are out there. Mine is just one of many. And you always want to figure out what it is that you can do that will separate you out from all the other channels. And the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, well, what can I do? What could I do? Something that I could enjoy that is different from what you would normally see from a gamer or for, from someone who plays video games. And the more and more I thought about it, I went, well, I mean, I can play video games like this. I can play video games that are different. I can play like console games. I can play like games that aren't that great. I can eat candy, and you go, you kind of hear that and you go, well, that's not too different from what a lot of gaming channels do, and you're right. That's not very much different from what a lot of gaming channels do. But again, at the same time, no. But at the same time, it is kind of different. How do I do that? Do I go turn like this? And no, because I can't do like that. You know what, I'm going to try it anyway. I'm just going to like do like that. Ah! That is what I have to do. Okay, that's different. But the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, well, I mean, a lot of people play these video games and they do something, not a lot of them plays, a lot of the games that I've been playing, and I understand there's not a high demand for these games, but these are games that you yourself may look at and go, this isn't necessarily something that I would want to play on a regular basis. And I get that. And I'm cool with the fact that I play the game that not many people play. And I kind of relish that fact. Let me turn this on and get this guy over here. No, come over here. Stay down there. And what is over here? We need 10. So, did I just make a big mistake? No, I unlocked that door, I think. Okay. I need to do a few other things while I'm at it, and this little guy is scrubbing everything up. I'm not going to mess with him, really. Like I said, this is the kind of stuff that I like to play anyway. I'm one of those kid gamers, I guess you can say. I just like to play a number of different things. I've always been somewhat of an eclectic person, and not necessarily for the sake of being eclectic, but just because I like eclecticism. That's just my thing. I like not sticking to one thing particular, but just whatever strikes my fancy, so to speak, in a lot of different areas. So let me get you over here. And alright, feed that in there. So anyway, that's generally the way that I do the channel, or at least I'm doing the channel right now. Things may change as time goes on. But again, it's one of those where I go, it's my channel. I'm able to do my channel as I see fit. And I'm sure that there are some people who tell me that I'm making a mistake the way I'm doing my channel. That's fine. But I want to be able to have fun. And I think that, in my opinion, first and foremost, should be the most important thing about Let's Playing is enjoy yourself. Because if at the end of the day I'm not enjoying myself, I'm not going to probably be Let's Playing. And that is the honest truth. Because if I'm not having fun, if I don't enjoy doing this to a degree, what's the point of doing this? It becomes a chore more than anything else. And I don't want to have to do something that's a chore. So I figure the more and more I do this, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm convinced that I'm going to do something that I enjoy rather than something that I feel like I have to do. So, that's just the way that I am. Okay? I'm one of those that, so yeah. Again, though, that's just, my personal opinion of the way that Let's Plays should be done is it needs to be something you enjoy. It needs to be something that at the end of the day you can have fun with. And you know what? That's what I'm all after. And I had no clue. I decided to try this out of curiosity. But I could have destroyed these guys long time ago by just doing that to them. Had no idea. And it makes me feel kind of dumb that I've been able to do this the entire time and like nothing. I'm like, no. Why? Why have I not been able to figure this out thus far? I feel kind of dumb now. But we got 3 of 20 parts. That's right, guys. 3 of 20 parts. So there's a lot of this stuff to go. It's going to be a little bit before we end up finishing this section. And I've got to be really careful about how I do this. Because of the fact that... Because of the fact I don't want to accidentally kill myself. Come on, fella. Over here. Over here, big boy. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Can I attract him if I'm way over here? Atta baby. Come on. Come on, Big Daddy. Over here. I need you over here. And yes, I just called him Big Daddy. You gonna fight about it? So yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, I understand the fact that a lot of people go into YouTube going fame, fortune, money. I'm going to be the next great big YouTuber. I'm going to be the next, you know, PewDiePie. Oh, no. I'm going to be the next PewDiePie. I'm going to be the next Markiplier. I'm going to be the next this guy or that guy. And I don't... Honestly, I don't want to be those guys. You know? In fact, if you asked my general consensus, my general opinion of most Let's Players, you know, especially the ones that are making millions of dollars, and I legitimately mean millions upon millions of dollars as I go, you know, as I say all that, my opinion is none too high of some of them. And again, we get into personal preference. I am not going to say that if you like X, you know, YouTuber, that you are shameless and terrible and blah, 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 blah. Although there are many people who would say that if I don't like them, that I am dumb and that I deserve to be hit with sticks and things of that nature. Maybe not necessarily like that. But there's some people who don't hold a high opinion of people who don't like certain YouTubers. And I think that's a terrible attitude to hold, that if you don't like what I like, that you are a bad person. I'm not into that sort of thing. Your opinion is your opinion. But why? I guess I'm of the opinion of why do we get so mad at each other over what's essentially inconsequential? And I just realized the time, so I'm